Guys, let's create a sleek modern stroke animation that will instantly elevate your design, and you can add this animation to any shape you want. First of all, create a new composition, and now in this composition add a new solid. So this solid will be used as a background, so I will add a 4-color gradient effect to this solid. You can play with these colors according to your requirements, and you can also play with the position of these. So guys, my background is now complete, and now let's add any shape. I will add a rounded rectangle. Make sure you haven't selected this layer because this will draw a mask, so I will unselect it and I will create a new shape. Now guys, for this shape I don't want any stroke, so I will click on this stroke and I will choose none, and let's change the fill to black. So guys, this is our shape, but I need to make these corners a little more round, so I'll go to this rectangle and then this rectangle path, and then I'll choose roundness. Now guys, this is our fill layer, and let's make a duplicate of this layer. And now on this layer we need to add a stroke and remove the fill, so I'll go to this fill and I'll choose none, and I'll go to this stroke and I'll choose white, and let's decrease its pixels to around 7-8. So now I will start with the animation of this stroke. So I will go to this shape layer, which is the stroke, and I will expand it, and then I will go to this contents and then rectangle, and then again in this stroke, and in this taper change the end length to 100. And now to animate this stroke we need to add trim path, so I will click on this add and I will click on this trim path. Now if you expand this trim path, you see this is how your animation is gonna look like. And now guys, to animate this stroke I'll increase the start to around 15 and the end to around 50 or 40. This is entirely up to you how long you want this stroke to be. And guys, to make this animation working you can play with this offset. So for now I'll position it to at some point like here, and let's make it a little shorter, so I will decrease the end a little more to somewhere around 18. And also guys, make sure you change this line cap from butt cap to rounded cap so the point is a little smoother. And guys, if you want to change the size of this stroke, you can simply just select your layer and go to this stroke and you can increase or decrease it. So I'll change it to around 7. Now guys, if you want to move or scale these both layers simultaneously, just create a new null layer and parent these both layers to the null layer. Now if you move this or scale this null layer, these both layers will be moved or scaled. Now guys, let's start with this stroke animation. Go to your stroke layer, expand it. In this trim path, make a keyframe on this offset and also on this end, and then move a few frames away and then complete this entire circle, and also increase your end value. Select all the keyframes and press F9 for easy ease. And after your animation completes, make a keyframe on this end again and make it around 14. So now it's completely disappeared. Alright, so now guys, let's add some colors to this stroke. I will choose the same 4-color gradient and I'll put on this stroke. And guys, make sure all the colors are placed near to this box, so I will click and drag the position of all the colors near to the box. So guys, this is how your animation is going to look like, and I will change this green color because it's not going with this, so I'll make it purple or pink. Now guys, let's add some text to this box. So I will click on this text tool and I will choose text. I will write text. And also guys, decrease the opacity of this fill box. So I will click on this and I will press T and I will make its opacity to around 80. And now let's add a typewriter effect to this text. So I will go to my effects and I will search for typewriter. I will drag and place it on my text. The animation is little slow, so I will expand my text layer and I will go to this text effect and then this animator, and I will decrease the distance between these keyframes to make it faster. And guys, to make this text effect look a little more premium, add another adjustment layer. And now go to your effects and presets and search for CC light rays. Drag and place it onto your adjustment layer. And guys, change the position of these light rays to near text And now move to the start of the frame from where the text is starting. And now guys, we need to keyframe this center, so I will click on this, and then after a few frames I'll change its center to here. Guys, you can play with the settings of these light rays according to your requirements. I've kept these settings very subtle. Alright, so the last step is adding glow to this stroke, so I will search for glow effect. I will click and drag it onto my stroke layer, and now here you can adjust the glow settings. So on this first glow, my radius is around 20 and intensity is 0.4. I'll make a duplicate of this layer, and in this second I will increase the radius of this glow, and I will also increase the intensity by a little, and I will decrease the threshold as well. Now guys, let's make another glow and change its glow radius to maximum, which is 1000. Alright guys, so you can add this animation to any shape you want inside After Effects and make that shape look a little more sleek and modern. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial, and I will see you in the next video.